Hi guys, welcome to this video. And in this video I'm going to talk about my 2 year experience of ML engineers. Recently I completed my 2 years job experience, and I'm going to talk about like what did I learn in these 2 years, what mistakes did I made, and what are the some suggestions that you can take from this particular video. So let's this video start. So if I talk about my experience, so actually in these 2 years I have been doing machine learning and AI, and I've been both in customer and the research project. And I will talk in terms of like what is required in terms of research and what is required in terms of customer project. So basically coming to the projects first, I have done projects majorly in computer vision, and recently I have started to explore domains of the natural language processing as well, in which mainly I am working with the transformer. But earlier I worked with the different types of data in the computer vision, like images, videos, uh, drone related images, lidar data. And there are also different types of model that I have worked on, like deep learning model, then the multi-model deep learning, then the graph neural network, and then again the convolutional and the artificial neural network that is generally there, reinforcement learning. So in these 2 years I have explored quite a lot. I think from the perspective of a person who has already worked in 2 years, I have actually gained quite good experience in terms of AI and ML. But like when did I started my job 2 years ago? Like I was very clear that I wanted to go in the AI and machine learning. So basically, there are a lot of things related to the job when you actually first start. So let's say for first starting the job and you are not quite clear about what are the areas that you are interested in. So that in these 2 years, people actually explore like what they like. Do they like to go in data science, analytics, or pure AI/ML, or some other parts of the data science? And yeah, in AI/ML industry also, working with the data, you will also get a quite a lot of work where you have to analyze data, make some insight, and obviously most of the work is related to the fitting the model, then trying to deploy the model, see if the model is working in the production or not. So in these 2 years, I worked on quite a lot of projects, and I can say that I have worked on projects where I have fine-tuned the model. I've also on the project where I have trained the model end to end. I've also worked on the project where I have trained the model from very scratch, and like tried many types of models, including various layers in the neural network, trying different things, going from scratch and writing the code. And then like when you train the model, there are a lot of things generated, so basically writing the code for everything. So these 2 years, I have explored quite a lot of things. But yeah, there are some mistakes that I have made in on these 2 years also. The first mistake that I would like to talk about is learning. So like when you are in a job, and especially in the AIML job, when the on monthly basis, on the quarterly basis, there are a lot of research paper being published. So recently, like when I started my job, I think there was not a much context about GPT, transformer, large language models. And when right now there has been a lot of fuss, and there are lot of things going on inside every company right now. There is some work going on large language models and something called related to generative AI. So yeah, when I started my, I was reading a lot at that particular time, but in the middle time, I actually thought there are not lot of things going on, and then I stopped learning. So basically, what I want to tell is, just don't stop learning. Try to keep learning. Read some papers, especially if you're in AI/ML sector, because being consistent with the industry trend is very much important. So there are a lot of things that has been discovered right now, and I'm not saying go and look at every papers available. So just go and look at the fundamental things that has been there, and a lot of people are being constructing new things based on the fundamental things. Like the transformer is the one thing, like a lot of genetic pre-trained transformer, BERT, or a lot of large language models have come based on that. Then there is diffuser model. So there are very much fundamental things that has been discovered a lot, like quite ago, and people are using those. Now the second thing that I want to talk about is, whenever you are working in the industry, don't try to compare yourself with others, because every person is working on some other sector, some other company. So like you cannot compare yourself with your peers, your college student or college friends. So just try to be on the level that you are doing. So yeah, it's after the college or university, it's your life, and you are going to see for how you are going to do. You have to decide on your own what you wanted to do, in which area you want to work, when do you want to switch, when do you don't you want to switch, something like that. So these all things you have to do by yourself. Don't try to compare, don't try to switch by looking at other people. When if you're enjoying your work in any particular company, keep going. It's not a like any rule to switch after every 1 or 2 years. That's basically if you're trying to enjoy your work, or if you are just like your work, you are doing actually what you wanted to do. So I think that's fine, you can continue. Now the third thing is, try to be consistent with the latest tech that is inside in the industry. So like I told you to read research paper, but even if you can't read the research paper, at least try new tools that are there in the industry, and you should try these new tools to see how what are the new things coming up. Whenever some new things are coming, like right now GPTs and all the things are very new. So in that perspective, what you can do is you can obviously try those tools, try to utilize those tools in your work and see how the things are working. Now one more thing that I would like to talk about is be honest with yourself. Like obviously you are also going to complete 2 years, 3 years after few years, and in that thing try to analyze yourself, like what was the thing that you wanted to do this year or that year. Have you been able to do that or not? What are your goals for the next year? So try to set these goals, try to be completely honest with yourself. Have fundamental vision about how do you look yourself in the next year, next 5 years, and try to work on that. So basically like a lot of things have been there in the industry. So whatever you wanted to do, want to try, just you have to keep align yourself with the that, and then you can do that. So these were the some points that I wanted to discuss regarding when I completed 2 years of my work. So that's all about in this video. Let's discuss something else in the next.